I thought my ride was pretty good overall. It stayed pretty consistent. Yeah, he didn't get hyper or anything, didn't spook at anything. So overall, I thought it was pretty consistent and accurate. I was happy with it. Going around the ring, he looked a bit at the first tent, and then he was fine with the rest. Went up the ring, he had a nice halt at start, and then medium, which is usually pretty good, I felt was nice. The trot was good, the leg yields were smooth, and then we picked up our canter and did all the movements in that, and he was consistent, responded to going forward and back, which was good. Both leads I thought were pretty consistent, and then went back up center line for our final salute, and it was good. It felt pretty good. Most of it felt pretty good. I thought a few parts could have been a bit more forward because he was kind of pokey, but other than that, I was happy with it. He's a Westphalian thoroughbred, and an older lady had him on our farm for quite a while. She had him, and just other kids kind of part leased him, did pre-training. Then the year before I got him, the girl that was part leasing him, I think she just did 2 or 3 trainings maybe, and then she stopped riding. And he was also kind of becoming too much for the lady because she's older, and just wanted to calm her horse because he gets a little hyper, especially cross country or going out on hacks. So she offered to give us to him because she's a good family friend. And so that's how I started riding him. And he's been great. He's come a long way because I don't know if we were sure that we were going to get him here. And he's been amazing. So.
She still owns the horse?
No, we own him now, yeah. She gave him to us.
Well, I'm a tough taskmaster. I hate to say it. And especially on your daughter without realizing it, I think you're much tougher. I think she had a lovely, smooth test. Her halts were amazing. And he probably could have had a little more brilliance, but then she might have risked an error. So I think she made a good tactical decision. Actually, and I don't know if he lacked the energy or it just was her decision to be a bit more cautious.
I think there is a little bit more pressure because you don't want to be the bad one in the family. So I think there's a bit more pressure. But it's also really nice because you have people that you're close to and that you know well, that you can talk to. Like both my Aunt Momo and Aunt Lorraine have both helped me a lot. They both taught me and helped us a lot to get here, which is awesome. And then there's also my cousin Haley, who was here last year, but she's not here this year. She's been great. And also my grandma, she's taught me a little bit, and she loves hearing how I do. She loves coming out to the farm now that she sold hers, and she just loves that the family's still riding. She loves to see it and watch us. She comes to some of the horse shows if they're close, and yeah, everyone's been great, so I think it's helpful. Well, I think for me, my mom had the horse farm when I was born, so I kind of grew up around them, and we've been at the same farm my whole life. So I've just kind of grown up around them. Didn't really have the choice not to, I guess, because it's where I live. So yeah, we've walked it once.
Big, small, scary?
It's pretty big, most of the jumps, but I'm looking forward to it. The first half is quite forward. There's a few questions, water, and then there's a few trickier questions out in the backfield. And then we get to go through the head of the lake, and it looks like a big effort, but I'm looking forward to it.
The course, I think, the course is really nice. I think it's maybe a little more challenging than last year, and we think that's a good thing. We're happy because we have a good cross-country horse. I don't think he's had a fault in a while. So, I think it's fabulous for eventing. But I think we could probably do more, if you want to know, at the grassroots level. because we have a very small group at the elite level. And it's really important that to feed that elite level that we maintain a really well reinforced, basically this is our first elite level. So I'm not really, I don't think, qualified to say anything that much more. I think it's going to be great, but I'd like to see, I don't know if we need government subsidy or just something to help develop at the lower level. A lot of these kids, like she has an advantage because that's what we do for a living. We have a 35 horse, riding school and center, and that's what helps get her through. But what do you have to say about that? Maybe.
I think it's pretty cool that they're going to be so close to us. Hopefully go watch, and who knows, maybe we will get there.